Good morning. I'm Em, and I have 9 children that love to play games. So I don't have all the games with us because, as you know, we're building our barn, and we are also have some of our stuff in storage. So our games come out of storage in rotation, and we put them back. So I only have so many on hand with me right now, but I'll put up pictures for the ones that I don't have to show you. But we love games, and what we tend to do is get stuck on a game and play it a whole lot, or 1 or 2 games, play it a whole lot for a few months. None of these are in any particular order. It depends on what we're stuck on at the moment. So our current stuck on it game is Clue. So we went and visited family, and Aunt Laura had brought Clue, and it was so much fun. Patrick especially loved it. And so, I don't know, we've played this 20 or 30 times in the last 2 weeks because we're just really enjoying it. And I got the 80s version. Another one that has been a favorite, we went to a camp out in 2021, and they had a Katana challenge. And I don't remember how many of my children played, but Rhyyan we had never even heard of the game, I don't think, before then. And Rhyyan won the tournament of Katana. And so she was very insistent that we get Katana ourselves. And for our family, we need the extender pack. So we play this one. Oh gosh, we've played it so many times. It's very loved, and we play it a lot. I would like to eventually try the ocean version and others that they have. But for now, Katana is really expensive. In my opinion, I don't buy a lot of board games. So the other versions are probably the same, just look different. So I haven't put any money into them. The other one, but I'm not sure where I set it. But Skip Bow and Phase 10. Phase 10, we love Skip Bow a lot. But Phase 10 probably, over the years, Phase 10 is probably one of our very number one games. Yeah, I would say that's true. We love Phase 10. And we've played it with more people than any other game. It's a lot of fun. A friend of mine just sent me Phase 10 dice, and that's fun too. And I'm just not sure where I set it just now, and I just want to get this video made. But so the next one is one that gets played mostly in the winter, and it's chess. Chess is really loved here. We will be watching videos on it oftentimes, a couple times a week in the winter, and just studying it up and learning, and just, it's really fun for the people that aren't even playing the game to just sit around and watch it. So that one has been, I don't know, about 7 or 8 years ago, an online friend said something about chess and how much her children loved it, and I'm like, that just intimidates me. Patrick knows how. I'm totally intimidated. And she said, well, get this game. This it's basically chess with training wheels, and I will post that one below because it got my little children, like 4 and 5, playing chess in no time. It was a version that you drew a card, and they would tell you to move your knight, and this is how you could move your knight. It kind of boxed you in, but it really drove home what you could do, who you could move, and how you could move them. And I recommend that to anyone who wants to teach their younger children how to play, especially if you as a parent don't know how to play. I did not. Patrick was at work. I needed a way to teach them. Oh gosh, it had been a lot longer than that then. Because Patrick came home. I don't know. It was probably 10 or 12 years ago. So I didn't know how to play, and that helped me learn at the same time as my children. So I would highly recommend that, and I will link it down below. So for the next games, Corkle. I think Mindware is the company that makes and sells it, and they have a lot of really neat games. I could be wrong on the name, but Corkle is a lot of fun. It's like a Rummy and Scrabble fusion game, kind of, because you put it together like a Scrabble board, but it's Rummy based. It's a whole lot of fun. And that's also one that children can play at, 3-4 years old. But yet the dads and moms in the group love to play too. It's just a lot of fun. Another one, I think from that same company, it might not be, but is Blockus. And it is up to 4 players. And it has a Tetris feel to it. So you have pieces that look like Tetris, and you have a square board, and I'll put up pictures. And you have a square board, and you try to get your pieces all on the board. You can also play single player and try to fill the entire square, and within the parameters of the rules. And that one's a lot of fun too. The hard thing about that one is when I had little children, they're see-through shiny pieces, and they were often wanted by children, and sometimes it wasn't noticed that they would take one. Let's see. Rummikub. This one I didn't bring. It's down here. I have never made videos this quick after waking up before. So, it's probably a bad idea. But, I didn't bring because we just have it in an old bag. But it has tiles, and you virtually just play Rummy with tiles. And, that one is also really fun. It's better for younger children, because you have a tray that holds all of your tiles instead of them trying to hold on to 5 to 20 cards in their hand. So, I definitely like that for younger children. And it tied into that, I love games to teach children. That's pretty much how my children learn their numbers, like visually what each number looks like is games, because they don't know that they're working, and it's fun for me. And so, I mean, Rummikub only goes up to 13, but the 11, 12, 13, if you've taught numbers, 11, 12, 13 is hard to teach. And so that gets you a little bit, I mean, it's just not as easy as 1, 2, 3. So I definitely like games that go a little higher in number, so that I can help my children learn without knowing they're learning it. Learning through life is my favorite method. We still do bookwork and such, but that just, I feel like it sticks better when they're playing a game. Then Uno. We play a lot of Uno, and at this point, our deck, there's probably parts of our deck that we've had for well over 10 years, and we've gotten a couple new decks, and as pieces get lost, we've just stuck the decks together, so we have a very hodgepodge set of Uno cards. But it's a game that would allow that, and it's also numbers, colors, and I love games that are fun for the little children And by little, I mean 3 to 5. And still fun for the adults. Uno's one of those. Very fun for the adults still. And then some of my children love Monopoly. I do not. This is editing M. So I caused myself to squirrel and did not talk about this. I don't like Monopoly, but we all love Monopoly Deal. It's a lot of fun. As the picture says, you can play it in 15 minutes. Probably more like a half an hour, but it is a really fun game and highly worth your time, in my opinion. Also, it's an $8 game. Worth the money. We also like to play a lot of card games. Rummy, Hand and Foot. The children, I've never played it, but with Grandma, they like to play Canasta. I play Hand and Foot with them. What else do we play? A lot of Go Fish right now with the 3 youngest. Really like that one. And another thing is I have 2 children that have a really low focus time on playing games. They'll do it, but they get bored and then it's not quite so fun with... Not everyone else starts having fun because they can tell that they're kind of dragging the child along to finish the game. So, I really like Go Fish to play with them because, 1, they really love it, and 2, it keeps their focus long enough to finish the game. So, what others? Those are probably our main games that we play. We have some more games. Had gotten some more games before we moved out here, and then we didn't really get playing them because we were just too busy out here. And then when we started playing games out here, we were like, we want tried and true. We don't want to have to learn something. So we've just been playing the ones that we already know and love. So out of this list, the top board game is probably Katana overall, as more family members like choosing that one overall because most family members love it. I would love to hear from you if you love board games or card games and you are willing to share your favorites with us. It will give me more to look for at yard sales or on sale somewhere in a store, but we really love games, and I look forward to having a game cabinet and being able to play whatever game we want instead of taking up games to storage and then getting new ones out. But we're also pretty good at just sticking to the same game for a good while before we switch. So these are only the few that I had down here, minus regular cards that I could show you. Let us know what games you love, and we look forward to seeing your comments. But thank you for watching. We'll talk to you next time. Bye.